Hello students, I am Professor Deepak Patil from Automobile Engineering Department and welcome to this video. Today we are going to be learning about the difference between supercharging and scavenging as well as the difference between air cooled engine and water cooled engine. Now let's start the difference between. This is the difference between the supercharging and the scavenging. In simple words, I will explain you. First point about the process of supercharging. Supercharging is the process of introducing the air into the cylinder at a higher pressure than the atmospheric pressure. Whereas the scavenging is the process of removing the exhaust gases from the engine cylinder. Second point, the supercharging consumes the air at a higher quantity, whereas the scavenging is the process to wipe out the burnt gases from the engine cylinder. Third point, supercharging is the process which is used to increase the power output of the engine, whereas the scavenging is used to wipe out the unburnt or the burnt gases from the engine cylinder. Means this is the need or necessity point of the supercharging and the scavenging. Fourth point, supercharging is used to improve the volumetric efficiency, but scavenging is not useful for improving the volumetric efficiency. There are three types of supercharging. First one is the centrifugal type of supercharging, vane type and the root air blower type. Whereas there are three types of scavenging process: cross flow scavenging, uniflow scavenging and backflow or the loop flow scavenging. So these are the 5 points of supercharging and scavenging. Now the next difference between is water cooling and air cooling. The difference between the water cool and air cool is the water cool engine is heavy in weight due to the presence of radiator, cooling jackets and the coolant. Whereas in air cooled engine, lighter in weight due to absence of radiator, cooling jacket and coolant. Second point for the water cooled engine does not warm up faster. Whereas in air cooled engine warm up faster than water cooled engine. Water cooling engine required antifreeze agent, whereas air cooled engine does not require antifreeze agent. Fourth point, in water cooled engine, leakage may occurs due to the rubber hoses, whereas in air cooled engine, no leakage occurs. Fifth point, topping is required for coolant, whereas no topping required for coolant in air cooled engine. Sixth point, water cooled engine is more efficient, whereas air cooled engine is less efficient for cooling. 7th point, water cooled engine has a less noise operation, whereas air cooled engine is more noisy in operation. 8th point, applications of water cooled engine is basically in car, trucks, ships, etc., whereas applications for the air cooled engine is motorcycle, scooters and moped. So I will recap all the 8 points of water cooled engine and air cooled engine. Water cooled engine is heavy in weight due to the presence of radiator, cooling jackets and coolant, whereas air cooled engine is lighter in weight due to the absence of radiator, cooling jackets and the coolant. Water cooled engine does not warm up faster, but air cooled engine warm up faster than the water cooled engine. Water cooling engine requires the antifreeze agent, whereas air cooled engine does not require the antifreeze agent. Leakage may occur due to the rubber hoses in the water cooled engine, whereas no leakage occurs in the air cooled engine. There is a requirement of topping of the coolant in water cooling engine, whereas no topping is required in air cooled engine. The cooling is more efficient in water cooled engine, whereas the air cooled engine is less efficient in cooling. Water cooled engine is less noisy in operation, whereas air cooled engine is more noisy than water cooled engine. The applications for the water cooled engines are cars, trucks, ships, whereas air cooled engine have the applications such as motorcycles, scooters and mopeds. I hope that everyone will get understood the basic difference between water cooled engine and air cooled engine, as well as the supercharging and the scavenging, which I had explained you in this video. If you like this video and if you are visiting my channel for the first time, kindly do subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon so that you will get the notification of my recent uploading videos. If you like this video, click on the like button and share it to your friends who are in the mechanical branch as well as the automobile branch. They will also able to learn these topics through this video. Thank you.